Hi everyone, I'm back with another tool. Again, it's a very interesting tool. You have been watching the previous videos, and if you've watched, you've seen that this is a background which I have been using, and I would like to tell you that this is called as Padlet, which is again another very interesting tool, and it's basically called as a virtual board. So when you have all your data at different or various locations, you can actually have this organized at one place, and this is a wonderful platform to organize all your data. So I've created a small subsection, and I'll tell you what exactly I've done. So I first would like to take you to this virtual board called as Padlet. So if I just click on this section, this is the site which I will going to see, and this is the area where you can create a free account. Now, first of all, I have always been saying that please do not, there is no need to buy until unless you have tried these tools, the online tools. A lot of them are available for us, which are absolutely free of cost. Now you just see how you want to represent your own information depending upon what you teach and how you want to organize it, what are the different innovative ideas that you can have. Just see that you can have all your information. If you are like maybe a sports person or a science teacher, and you have lots of pictures, or maybe the geography teacher, you can have them posted on your wall, which can be shared further. You can have it in the form of a shelf. That means you can, the first row will have subsections of column, and under every column you can have these information that is stored. You can even have connection of one part, say wildlife, from one to another to third. So these are different things. Now this is again a very wonderful tool, where if you're talking about the different monuments of India, for example, you can go for a map Padlet. So these are the Padlets which are provided to us depending upon our requirement. But first of all, let me just sign here for free. See, for free I'm provided with uh, you can say almost three Padlets. So I think three will be sufficient for us first to try and test. And otherwise, if you would like to purchase the actual subscription, it's not at all costly. It will around cost you around 95 rupees per month, or approximately 1000 rupees per year. Okay, so that is that wonderful. I have tried it myself, and I have been very happy with this tool. So that's why I thought I shall bring that, and I shall tell this to you, so that you also get an option of having your data organized properly. Now you can see, we are first working on the basic subscription, and you can have three Padlets. You can have 10 MB files with the standard support. Here you can have unlimited number of Padlets, and you are allowed to create your own folders, and you can have 250 MB of files. Now 250 is a good data, because in most of the cases you basically using the link and you're connecting it, which hardly requires any space. So select this option, and this is the section that you will going to see initially. So that's my name, and now I'm clicking on this one. So by default I get this Padlet. You can always change it. So when I click on this Padlet, see a nice background. It's something like a nice background for your virtual board is what you see. What are the options that I can have? First of all, I have to see what is exactly my need. I need to communicate with my colleagues through my data or screen, or whatever I'm having the information. Secondly, I need to communicate with my students also. Okay, so first of all, say for example, if I'm a maths teacher, you can just see everything on this side. Just see right side, and you can see the name of the first Padlet is bookmark with some nice description which you would like to change. So you go to the setting, this is called as setting, and just change this to, say, addition, as the addition is a topic which I am supposed teaching. So you can just say, let's have some fun with numbers. Okay, now if you would like to change the wallpaper, you can always have a link of your Padlet which you can share with your students or with your colleagues. If you don't like this background and you want to change it to a bright color, you can do that. If you want to have some solid colors, you can do that. If you want to have some texture and pattern, okay, whichever is comfortable with you. You can even have pictures. So here this is a jetpack. I would like to use some nice pebbles over here. So let me just use this part, and I'll go back, and That's the first option. So I've changed the wallpaper, which is my background. Secondly, I would like to use this kind of font, so I would like to use that. Thirdly, because there will be a lot of posts, you can always give an option to your students and your colleagues to share the data on this, or you can even restrict them. So in case you're putting the post, how do you want the post to appear? So the new post position should be the first one. So secondly, whoever is watching this or having, do you want them to give comments on that, or you don't want? That's completely in your hands. You, with every post, you can have a like button, you can have a voting, you can have a star. So you can do that. Similarly, if you're sharing the Padlet with your students, you can always restrict that, whether you have to approve or you don't have to approve whatever they are sending to you. So the control will be completely in your hand. So if you say enable required approve, every information that they are sharing, it will not be permanent. It's only when you approve they will be able to see that final post. Similarly, once the approval and all is done, suppose the children are just using some inappropriate words, so what you can do is you can replace, it can also replace those bad words with nice emojis. So you can even enable that option. Now just save it, and that's one thing. Now secondly, say if I'm just showing something to you. So if I say part 1, okay, so that's one Padlet. Now can I just add another Padlet? So this is a new post, I mean, not a Padlet. So part 2. So right now I'm just trying to show you that this is how the things will going to appear on your screen. And part 3. So each part that you're having will have these like and unlike options, that is voting option is there. Each part will be seen, and whenever you're going to have more options, let's see how and where it will going to go. So I'll say part 4, and these are the posts. So the next one will going to scroll. Can you see it's getting scrolled? So this is part 5. If I further would like to have another part, and I'll say part 6, and so on. So this is how the information will be appearing. So when your students are also sharing certain things with you, it will going to appear in this form. Now suppose this Padlet I would like my students to view but not to share, so I can even change the format. So can you see these 3 dots? Click on these 3 dots and there is an option called as change format. So depending upon what do you want to teach, you can even have, so I suppose I would like to organize certain things in the form of a timeline. So I can click on the timeline and I can see my information right coming like this. So this is my first timeline, second, third, fourth. So my data or the information will appear like this. If you want to see something else also, you can change the format. You can have the information in the form of a canvas. See how it will be appearing. So once it comes in the form of a canvas, you can just see, you can connect all of them and you can have them at your desired position. So there are so many options that you have which you can always use. But I think I'll go with the timeline which I have already shown. No, I'll show you another one. I'll not go with the timeline thing. I'll go with the, I like this one, map, very much. Okay, so I'll go with the map, and I'll see the map, though it looks more appropriate with the social studies teachers, but doesn't matter. I would like to just say change the information. I mean, I don't like this background, so if I want to change the background, I'll again go to settings and just get a nice view of the map. So I like this one where India will going to look very, very clearly. Save it and close it. Now once you close, you will just going to have these options with you, because that's part 6, part 1, part 2. So you can have it at various locations if you want. And if you're not providing a location, you can always delete. Right now let me just delete and go. Because I need to show you certain things in the Padlet. So I'm right now deleting all these options, and once we have this option, I'll just show you, because this is looking, I will going to add something else, and now we are done with it. So I'm deleting my um, these things. So what I'll do is, you can use your mouse and you can scroll and you can have the option of decreasing the size or increasing the size. So you can see, you can minimize, you can maximize. These are the options that you can see. You can zoom in. This is your India, where you can see. And suppose I would like to create my first post, and I want to create my first post in New Delhi. So I'll just click on New Delhi, and I'll see that pointer is right over there. So here I don't want to show New Delhi. I'll say I'm starting my class with a nice video on addition. So what I do is, this is my video, and if I want to provide some kind of description, I can just say, let us learn to add numbers. Okay, so give a description. Now that's just the introduction. I haven't linked it to anything. Now I would like to show, not this one, say I have a video on addition. Yeah, let me talk about the, not the Aryabhatta. Let me see, there is a YouTube video which I say is uh, let addition for kids. Okay, so let me just see, there is this video. I right click the mouse button, I copy the link address. Once I've copied the link address, I'll go back to this one, and can you see the edit option? Just click on the edit option, and there is this link option. Just use this and save it. Okay, so what will going to happen is, once you click outside, you can either play it from there. See, it will start playing it.
Here comes one ant. Behind him, one more ant. Children, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2.
So it's not just that, the children can even maximize it, and you can see.
Here comes one ant.
You can just,
behind him, one more ant.
Because I've already started
Children.
it now. So what I do is, you can even have the option of zooming out. So you can just go and you can see this video right over there. So children have the option of all these things, and it's completely up to you. So that's one of the things. The second thing is, I can further create another post within the same Padlet and say, this time it's Bombay or Mumbai. So Mumbai, Maharashtra. So you will going to see that there is a tag which will be appearing over there. And let me would like to attach something, some presentation of mine. So you can just say presentation on numbers. Okay. So you create a presentation, and I'll just show you. Suppose I have some presentation with me in one of the sections. Now this is my presentation. So if I just get a shareable link of that, I go to get shareable link, right click on my, because you all must have created the presentations, and I would like to change this option to anyone with the link can view this. So when it's viewing it, I would like to copy the link, and I'll say done. Once it's done, I'm going to go back to my Padlet, and I would like to edit this. Now when I'm editing it, there are so many options. You can enter the URL, you can upload the file from your system, you can even upload some images, you can take a snapshot from camera. It all depends upon your creativity. What do you exactly, and how do you want to tell or communicate what you want to communicate to your students? So it's completely up to you. Okay, so I'll just show you that again. You can either upload, or you can further create a link. So what I'm trying to tell you by telling you about the link is that there is no restriction in the data that you basically want to connect in the Padlet. So you can have the post which can contain, you can see now this is a presentation. So you can have a presentation, you can have, can you see now the student will going to click on the New Delhi section, and he will going to click,
here comes one ant.
He will going to see the video. If the student is clicking on this option, he will going to see, or she will going to see the presentation, and can see that this is what ma'am taught in the class on that particular day. Apart from that, what you can also do is, you can further create more Padlets, and you can connect one Padlet with another Padlet. Say for example, if I am just going to the main Padlet section, just on the left side, click on the Padlet area. When you click, you will be able to see your dashboard. This is what you have just created. So you just simply say make a Padlet, and I would like to create a Padlet, say on multiplication. So and this is the layout which I would like to use, and I will going to say not my dazzling Padlet, but on say multiplication. Okay, so I'm not doing a lot of things now. You can always do an experiment with the other Padlets. I just want to show that I'll just post one option right over there on multiplication and say I have to I would like to take a picture, either a snapshot from my system, or I would like to take a picture from Google. I can even have GIFs or audio from the web or multiplication. Okay, so if I'm searching for this one, I'm going to have some multiplication, though it's showing me some weird pictures. So multiplication symbol. Okay, so you're going to have a multiplication symbol. Again, it's not something which is very nice. Let me say images are there. There are no GIFs. Okay, so this is a multiplication symbol. If I click, that picture will going to get inserted in this one, so I can have a picture. Okay, so now I want to link both my Padlets with each other. So how am I supposed to link? So what I'll do is I'll go to the dashboard and I reload it. I'll see two Padlets right on the screen. Can you see? One is addition and the other one is multiplication. I go back to my addition Padlet and I create my third Padlet. No, I'm not creating a Padlet, I'm creating a post. So let me have a new post and let me give a name as say Jaipur, Rajasthan. Okay, so I'll have this one. So let's say lesson plan 2. So I'll just click here and I'll say lesson 2. Okay, so once you do that and you edit it, what should this part of the post do? I want it to link to another Padlet. So I'll click on the Padlet and I can say that I want this to get linked to the multiplication Padlet. Okay, so it will going to get linked to the multiplication Padlet, which means you can link one section to another section. Now if I just close everything and I'll show you how it works. This is my dashboard. I have created these two Padlets. I want to start with this one. So I'll open the addition Padlet. It will going to, my students will going to see this kind of section with those three nice location areas. So they can just click on one at a time. If they click on the first one, they'll see the video. If they click on the second one, now you will see further the hand icon which tells you that you can go from this section to another section. So click and the multiplication Padlet will going to get open. So here what I'm trying to tell you is you can not only connect the Padlets, you can at the same time have your information. Now there's another feature in it. What you can do is you can record your recordings also. So how you do that is, suppose I'll say Kerala. Okay, so now let me have a nice post in Kerala, but here I'll talk about my chapter 2. Okay, so now how, as I'm again and again saying, I'm only telling you the features. How you organize them into your video is completely up to you. So click on these three options or dots, and there is an option called as screen, record your screen. So this gives you an amazing option of recording your screen up to 5 minutes. So whatever you are teaching, you can even record your screens and you can keep those small screenshots as well as your videos of 5 minutes and save them into your Padlet, and that can be shared with your students. So if I click on the screen, you just need to install the Chrome extension. It will going to just install this and just say the extension is record the screen. So when you click on recording the screen, it will say that that's a default option that you will going to have, and I'll say all right. Now you want to share your entire screen, or you want to have a specific application window. So since you are teaching to your students, you can just share your entire screen, and the recording is, you can see at the top, the recording is already on, and this is what I'm teaching. These are the 3 tools which I've already told in the videos. Now this is my 4th tool. So if I now stop, you will be able to see that now the video is already there. So it's just say a demo video is there, and I have saved it. So that video will be saved. Now these videos that you're actually having will going to take space. So what you do is, once you've shared with your students, you can always remove them, so that your 250 MB of space, once you purchase the whole thing, is always there. So can you see now? So whatever my video lessons which I'm doing after sharing my screen will be there. So if I just try to play it, it will going to show me it's getting prepared, so it just takes some time and it's getting prepared. So here you can do so many things. So as I said, you can actually connect one Padlet to another. You can connect your Padlet to your presentation. So I think that I've already shown you. If I would like to connect it to some video, that also I would like to show. So if I would like to link it or upload the video, that can always be done, but I would suggest that don't upload the data from the file from your system, because it will going to occupy some space in the memory. Connectivity is always better. So if I would like to take the URL, I'll just show you. If I have this video on CS Bhasha, I'll just take a shareable link, as I've already told you. So anyone with the internet link can view that. I'll copy the link, I'll go back, and I just have to paste. So there's so much that you are as such, you're doing. So every one screen can be tagged with so many options, and when the child clicks on the first option, we'll see something else, and the second option will see something else. Now can you see this white screen? That can also be changed. So can you see these three dots? Just click on these three dots, and if you click on the blue color, see, it will look colorful, and children like these things. So you can expand your map, and this is what you can see, and you can have India right over there, and this is my India, and okay, so this is how my India is looking like, and these are the options that I've selected. So this is blue, this is this one. I can click on the three dots, and I want to have a nice green color on this. So can you see? Simultaneously these options are also getting changed. I mean, you can see these nice colors that you can have. So that's what I was just trying to tell you, that once you have the options with you, you can, it all depends upon your creativity. So this is one thing. Then the second thing is, once you have the dashboard ready with you, these are the connectivity of the Padlet I've already told you. Now apart from that, what else can I do with my Padlet? So suppose this is a multiplication Padlet which I would like to share with my students so that they can see my presentation. So I'll go to the sharing option. All right, I have so many options. Now I don't want anyone to make changes into my Padlet. I just want them to see and just explore whatever I've created for them. So what I can do is, I can just go to the privacy settings, and you can see these are the options that we have under the privacy settings. So I want to either keep it secret. If I want to make it public, for example, I can even have passwords, and so that only my class students who have the password will be able to open it. So when I click on this one, can you see there is a password option which comes? Suppose the password is 1234. All right, now I don't want them to write, they can only read. So if they can only read is what I want to save, the password is saved. Now how do I share with my students? There are 2-3 options of sharing it. What you can do is, you can get a QR code. If your children are looking at your screen, or your colleagues are looking at your screen, they can scan the QR code. That is one option. The other option is, you can copy the link and you can open it somewhere, and you can just so this is a link which I am trying to paste, and I press enter. In that case, though I have opened it, so otherwise it will going to ask me for the password. So let me just tell you, suppose I try to open it right over there, and if I say Control V, it will going to ask me for a password. So if I just have to enter the password 1234 and I say submit, then only I will be in a position to see the Padlet of my teacher. Otherwise, I'm not in a position to see the Padlet of my teacher. Similarly, you can send them mails, you can share it on Facebook if you want to make it public. They can all watch what you have made, but they will not be in a position to see it, explore. I mean, they can't make any changes in this. So like, I cannot make any changes, I can only just see. Can you see? Now I can only have these access to these 3 options. I can either expand the post or I can copy the post, but I cannot do anything with it. Because I'm not allowed. But here, this is my Padlet which can be done. Okay, so It's a wonderful tool where you create nice virtual boards of your choice and have your entire data organized, include audio, include video, include the pictures, include the link. So these options are all available right over there. As many number of posts as you want to have, just have it. 3 Padlets as of now are allowed. If you're using a basic subscription, you can search the web, you can search for videos, you can search for GIFs, you can search the web for whatever topic you're looking for. You can upload it from your machine using this upload button. So you can pick up the file from your system, you can connect it with the link if you want, you can just provide the URL from YouTube, Google Drive. And apart from that, these options. You can add a location, you can draw on-screen canvas also. You can just say, hi students. Okay, I mean, I don't have a stylus, so it's the handwriting is that bad, but I can have this image right over there. Can you see? It has come. So just give your own personal touch with this one. You use these Padlets and start exploring it more. And apart from this, you can use the Padlet to have uh, the area or a space where you can write everything nice comments about your students. You can make it as a wall of fame kind of thing and share it with their parents also, so that they can see that, yeah, my child has done this, and the teacher has acknowledged what the child has done. And you can always have a smiley. Now how can you have that? You can again just include this section and just have a nice if you want to applaud someone, or you want to appreciate someone, just say, I am looking for an image of a smiley. So once you look for an image of a smiley, and this smiley, you can just write a title along with this, to Rohan. So Rohan, suppose of your class, has done a wonderful task of helping friends. Okay, so this is a smiley that you can see. Can you see now? So this smiley is specifically for Rohan. When you share your Padlet screen with the parents also, they'll feel happy that, and even the children, they get a self kind of motivation on seeing these kind of posts specifically for them. So you can have a nice wall of fame for them. You can have your post getting attached from, you can connect the Padlet, you can add videos to your Padlets. And as I said initially, just try experimenting with all of them to begin with. And if you have any questions regarding this, please don't hesitate to write under the comment section, so that I can help you out and solve your queries. So I hope you've liked, and in case you have liked, don't forget to press the like button, share and subscribe, and have a lovely day.